throughout the Bible, one of my favorite characters, I think my favorite characters of all time, is Apostle Peter. That guy. He's so relatable. I can relate very much to him. I can relate very much. It's my favorite character in the Bible. And recently, I discovered another aspect of him. Another aspect of him that's hilarious. You know, in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 5, right? The Bible gives accounts of Ananias and Sapphira. So I think from the early chapters to like chapter 4, it's actually in chapter 4 that it talks much about how the church was very united in their day, and then they had all things in common, and every man would go and then bring their resources together. They all pulled their resources together and were living off of that, giving to every man according as he had need, right? And then chapter 4 ends with talking about Barnabas, and how he had sold his land and brought the money that he gained from that and laid it at the apostles' feet, and everything. He was commended. He was even given a new name, Son of Consolation, and all of that, right? I don't know if it's peer pressure or what that led Ananias and Sapphira to also say they are also going to sell their land. These guys go to sell their land, and then so you, this guy, and your wife, Ananias, and your beautiful wife Sapphira, you decide that, after selling the land, you don't want to give everything out. Don't give it out, or don't front it, or don't put up the front that you are bringing everything. But I think that was their mistake. It appears they actually presented the money to the apostle or to the church, laying it at Peter's feet, right? With the perception, or trying to give the perception that they actually brought the whole amount, right? And that was the error. So even as Ananias goes to meet Peter, or Peter descends, and then he says, you want to lie to the Holy Ghost, all that. This guy falls down, he dies. The wife comes unrepentant. It's even the wife that I have a problem with, right? Because she came and she was still lying with him, and she also died, right? So Peter was now traumatized from that. Peter is traumatized from that experience because he experienced it firsthand. And then Acts chapter 8 comes, and this innocent sorcerer, Simon of Samaria, did not find any other person to want to buy the Holy Ghost from than Peter. Nah. They didn't tell him before. This guy now goes to try to. He was a sorcerer in the land, and by his bewitchment, if I should say, he had the people under his control, and they regarded him. They had him in high regard. So he had a certain level of authority in the land, right, and status, and most likely even wealth, right, and all that. This guy comes, and then Philip the evangelist comes to the scene, and then the people are converted. God converts the hearts of the people, so many of the people, to the hearts of to believers, right? He converts them, they become believers. Even Simon the sorcerer converts us. You see, so you get converted, right? You're a man of that was held in great regard in the society. You now get converted, and because Christianity is a leveling ground, right? You are all now the same with the people that you once had under your control, right? So I understand this guy's perception. Like it's the taste he already had. He already had a level of authority. So being a man that is used to that, I would see why he'd want to also have this ability, right, or have this power to lay hands on people, and they would also receive the Holy Ghost, which is, I don't think is reason, or it's not, which is not reason. But he most likely had ulterior motives, right, because he was already used to having authority. You see, so I understand the guy. Right? I'm not supposing what he did or what he wanted, but I understand him. It was the taste he already had. But the mistake Simon the sorcerer, or the former sorcerer, Simon the former sorcerer made was that he went to see Peter, this guy that was already traumatized from people that were trying to lie to the Holy Ghost. Ananias and his wife Sapphira, you are trying to buy the Holy Ghost from Peter? They didn't tell him. They didn't tell you. You should read the verse. You read the verse. I think it's like 8 verse 20. 20 something, or even before. I think like 18, 17, 18, 19 to 20, like 23. No, 20 to 23. Check 23. I'll get the exact verses, right? But from 20 to 23, I think that's where the conversation happens, right? You should go and see the things Peter to do. Peter was already trouble. He was blasting the guy. He blasted the guy's son. The guy had to get quiet and repent. You see, and this I honestly found it so hilarious. I laughed yesterday. I had a fun time thinking about it because I was like, Peter, you. But based off of his experience and the kind of man that you can perceive him to be from the scriptures, the accounts that talk about Peter, you see that this guy, he was not a chill guy like that. He had his issue. But it was my favorite character. Yes. But in another video, I'll be talking to you about Philip the Deacon, not my favorite character, because my favorite character or my favorite person is Peter. But Philip is up there. Philip is a top G. That same Acts chapter 8. Now you should go and read it. You fall in love with Philip. He's like, wow.